This is incredible. There is so much stuff to talk about as far as a tag team episode is concerned. I can't do this on my own. Unless I call Chase.
Now, if I put my hand on my chin like this, it looks like I'm thinking of something really important. Oh, hello?
Hey Chase, it's Skylar. I need your help with this episode of Squared Circle Story.
Not a good time, man. It's on short notice to find a babysitter for Bison. Last time I left him alone, he released the Kraken. Only because he was so cute, I wanted to keep him as a pet.
Really? He tried to release the Kraken.
Yep, I can't leave him alone.
Give me a sec. I'll be right over. I have an idea.
Aha! They said I could never do it, but I did it! I beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, playing as all 4 Ninja Turtles at once. Time to go celebrate with a milk and cookie pizza snack. Oh, hi, Skylar. What the hell was that all about?
If Bison's unconscious, he can't cause us any trouble.
Also, how did you get here so fast?
No time to explain, Chase. We have a show to do.
Who are you talking to?
Hello, wrestling fans of the world. I am your host, the Martian, Skylar Mars, and welcome to Squared Circle Story, the best place to go for wrestling history and trivia. Now, I wanted to do an episode on the history of tag team wrestling. I scrounged up as much cool facts and stuff as I could, and I called up a good pal of mine to help me out.
Hey everyone, it's Chase from Burnout Inc, aka that guy with the gloves. I'm going to be helping Skylar in this episode.
So without further ado, let's tag in for some tag team wrestling history. As of the modern day, tag team wrestling is a division of its own, with historic titles and a very long tradition.
With such incredible teams like the Dudley Boys, the Nasty Boys, and the Hardy Boys, none of which could correctly spell a plural word.
However, when professional wrestling started as a one-on-one sport, tag team wrestling was an invention which wouldn't come for a very long time. See, the first tag team match is almost mythical. No one can really prove it exists. It is said that the first tag team match took place in San Francisco in 1901. However, this predates scripted wrestling, and with so many holes in that story as far as no one can name the promotion, who wrestled in it, or whether it really happened, it cannot really be proven.
Wrestling historians still debate the story of the very first tag team match. However, the first recorded tag team match wouldn't be for another 35 years, in 1936 between the team of Dalla Tiger and Fazul Muhammad versus Heinrich Milo Steinborn and Whisker Savage.
Whiskers Savage?
Yes, his name was Whisker Savage.
Whiskers Savage.
Yes, Whisker Savage.
Whiskers.
Yes, we get it. His name was awful.
Aside from that god-awful name, these 4 men can be accredited to what is now currently tag team wrestling. For many promoters would watch this match and copy it. They would toy with the idea. They would play with it. And eventually, we would get tag team wrestling as we see it today.
That first tag team match that we mentioned earlier would have been called a tornado tag match by today's standards. The tagging in your partner wouldn't come for yet another 30 years.
Finally, in the 1960s, we would get the tag team wrestling we know it as today, with incredible historic teams, and obviously, those beautiful belts.
Back then, at least the rules of a tag team match were more clear. It's kind of annoying to see any pair of the New Day defend the tag titles. I don't even remember who actually won it. Was it Big E and Xavier? Big E and Kofi? Xavier and Kofi?
Actually, Chase, them switching up who you're going to fight is nothing new. In fact, they kind of stole this idea from the legendary Fabulous Three Birds, the original trio of pro wrestling.
Wait, seriously?
Allow me to explain. This is known as the Freebird rule. If a group of professional wrestlers, in the kayfabe sense, have, 3 men defending 2 belts, then they can switch up who you're going to fight. This kayfabe tells you that they're switching up who you're going to fight to, make sure you can never prepare for what you're truly going up against. And think about the New Day. Xavier's a lot more of a ground technician. He can fly, but then Kofi is really the flyer in the group. And Big E being this muscle-bound monster, them mixing the three styles has a very big impact on their kayfabe strategy. So the logic really does make perfect sense. And it is in fact legal.
I guess that's pretty cool. But why not make a three-man belt like the Cerberus titles on my channel or the Trios tag belts on Lucha Underground?
Well, see, Chase, a couple of territories did have a Trios tag belt. As a matter of fact, it's famed that the Road Warriors would defend one of these belts alongside the late great Dusty Rhodes. However, you can't really have those in the modern day, considering that while tag team wrestling is starting to get into a little bit of a boom period, it's been struggling for quite a few years, almost like the Divas division. It would be very, very hard to make both a Trios division and a tag division in the modern day.
You're kinda right. That would be awful.
But, at any rate, tag team wrestling would then start to boom for the very first time in its, early history, with teams like the Road Warriors, the Freebirds, the Von Erichs, and the rest is history.
Thanks for having me on, Skylar. That was a lot of fun, and I definitely learned something.
Anytime, man. It was awesome to do a crossover.
I wonder if Bison's gonna wake up anytime soon. Uh-oh. Skylar? Bison is gone.
Oh, that can't be good.
Why didn't one of us pay attention? Hello, gentlemen. Bison, where did you go? You scared the crap out of us. I just went to the BMPS.
What the heck is a BMPS?
It's the black market pet store. Oh no. You didn't. I couldn't resist Chase. He's just so damn cute. Skylar? Time to run!